wholeness. Walk with me right quick. Okay, so recently on my page, I was speaking on Facebook. I was speaking a lot about the Foxp2 gene and how that is a gene that has to do with language. And I was showing the connection between language and evolution. The way we speak has a lot to do with the way we evolve, if you realize it or not, right? A frequency, in a way, if you will, is speaking, right? So, different languages load differently to the body. The feeling, the sound, when it is created, even the way you place your tongue, right, has a lot to do with the way things sound, and each sound is giving off a vibration. There are these sounds called the Tibetan healing sounds. Dr. Mantak Chia has a bunch of amazing videos, but for instance, there's a sound that heals an organ. Shoo, and he'll walk you down how to say this sound, and you will actually begin to feel it reverberating off the motherfucking organ. Like, bro, okay, so when I've been talking about chanting, okay, let's put it all together. Now, I went through a specific activation years ago where I was able to really, really garner and kick up a whole lot of energy in the palms of my hands, and I could also send it long distance. And what I did was research to figure out if there was anything that was already available on the subject. And I found things like quantum touch healing and Reiki, right? So the founder of, I'm not sure if it's all Reiki or this particular type of Reiki, is Japanese. And there are these 5 principles of Reiki. And when said in English, okay, yeah, gave me a nice little, tingling and buzz at the crown, but not the same way as when I said it in Japanese. Okay, when I said it in Japanese, my whole body's ringing off. Kyo dake wa okoru na shinpai suna kansha shite gyoho hageme. This is creating completely different sensations, right? So I'm realizing, okay, so different languages have different loads to the body. Not to mention, we understand that the etymology of certain words have been taken from other languages and then the meaning switched. So again, language has a lot to do with the way we evolve and the things that we know and the things that we understand, possibly even more so about ourselves, right? So also, I'd like you to remember that a few years ago, there were some comedians, right? And they would make fun of this one particular African language, which they would refer to as like a click language, right? Dolphins click too. Fucking smart as shit. Yeah. And have you, like, ever? When you do those things, right? And you pay attention to the sensations and where you feel them, maybe you'll understand there was nothing really for them to be making fun of. It was simply their ignorance and their arrogance. And sometimes ignorance and arrogance of our own selves can actually be used to assist other motherfuckers in helping us to build prisons in our own minds. Okay? Again, Foxp2 gene that affects language and speech connected to evolution. Okay, so years ago, again, when I'm in that Japanese information, I end up looking and finding something called the Japanese Soul House chant. And in the Soul House chant, please understand this is going to be a mirror image, right? But I see this, Heiya, Heiya. Again, I'm in Japanese information. But in my head, I start hearing, hey, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya, hey. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I'm like, oh, I guess they would say, hey, sh, hey, sh, hey, sh. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then it made me think immediately, something is in my eye all of a sudden. It made me think about Andre 3000's song, hey, ya, hey, ya. And I was like, so I started asking people, how did that song make you feel? How did that song make you feel? And everybody was like, happy, basically, like happy. And I was like, brilliant, brilliant. Motherfucker had the whole world chanting. I didn't even know. Yeah, brilliant. Um, right? But it would seem to me that there were certain syllables that were seated over multiple places of the earth, and people understood they could draw up energy by using these symbols. I'm sorry, I'm saying symbols. Wow, my brain just did something really strange there. You could draw up energy by saying these syllables. I bet you these syllables, if I were to see them cymatically, they would be the symbols. Whoa, okay. Oh, wow. All right. It looks like my thing actually froze right now. How strong these thoughts are coming through. It's fucking on my tech. Okay, so at the end of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to link a couple of the screenshots of the posts that I put up. And then at the final end of something that's actually occurring right now within our society here. And I just want you to think about the possible link of why they would be doing this. And then let's talk. Love.